This week's episode of Just One More Level was recorded on September 17th. Hey, and welcome to Just One More Level. This is episode 1, and I am your host, Alex Fester. Crusher's giggling like a little girl, so you're going to hear that a lot during this episode. This is our first pitch at this. As I said, this is episode 1, so I'm Alex Pester, also known as Butters in the gaming community and on YouTube and Twitter. And with me, as always, who I'm sure you've heard raging, to put it nicely, in my YouTube videos, is Derek Peterson, also known as Crusher.
Yep, that would be me.
All right, Crusher, so we decided we were going to start shooting a podcast.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we're doing. We recorded this on September 17th. So our topics for discussion today will include our first week and a day in Destiny. The GTA 5 release date being announced. The chaos that is the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. And we'll see where else this takes us. The show will be broken down into levels. And every time we enter a new level, you will hear this. And then we'll enter a new segment of the show where we'll talk about whatever's next on the topic. So before we get into it, Crusher's still laughing and he's trying not to. So I guess I'll talk to you more a little bit.
Good.
I've started recording The Sims 4. That's something else I've enjoyed. I don't think Derek doesn't really follow my YouTube channel because he's mostly in it, so he doesn't need to be there. But The Sims 4 is actually a really good game.
Yep.
A lot of people have been complaining about it because of the lack of content, which I can agree with them on that. It does lack much content, but the base game itself is fantastic, and I have no qualms with it. It's actually really enjoyable, and I've shot a lot of videos in it. And had a lot of quirky things happen and a lot of unexpected things happen, and it's set up a lot different. The new emotion system is great, and it's nothing I am upset with at all. Crusher hasn't played it at all. He's watched people on Twitch play it. Our friend Twist Plus Friends, also, his channel's Twist Plus Friends. He's known as Twist. Has been streaming it a lot on his Twitch channel. I have not been. My internet cannot support live streaming and playing games through the internet at the same time. Shout out to Time Warner. I don't know. What have you been playing, Derek? You just got a PlayStation 4, so I know you've been playing a lot of Destiny and Madden 15.
Been into that Madden pretty good.
Yeah?
Past couple days.
Well, it doesn't help. We just started an online league, so
Yeah.
Derek and I have got our own fantasy teams. We picked a team, and then we started fantasy drafting, and
Pretty crazy.
pretty crazy. If I could record things that come out of his mouth during it, you would be laughing hysterically. But on top, we just spent all weekend playing Destiny too. What do you think about that?
Thought it sucked because I didn't have it.
You thought it sucked by watching other people play it?
Yeah, and then once I got it, kind of got into it. It was pretty good.
Really good game.
Good gameplay.
What class are you playing as? You're Warlock, aren't you?
I think I'm a Warlock.
You're a Warlock. Yes,
That's
because
hard to remember.
our friend Travis, also known as Bombsky on some of our videos, is a Titan, and I'm using the Hunter class. The only reason I'm using the Hunter class now, not that I'm saying I dislike it with that statement, the Hunter class is fantastic and I love it, but I started out as a Titan and I already hit max level with it. So before Derek and Travis got their PlayStation 4s, so when they started, they were level 2, and I was already level 20. So I started a new character, and I've been progressing with them as the Hunter class. And I got to say, there's a lot to the game. It reminds me a lot, being Bungie, reminds me a lot of Halo. You can see that, right? A lot about Halo. You haven't played online, though, have you?
No.
You've played no online?
No.
I've done a lot of online.
Story mode.
Story mode, yeah. There's a lot of that.
Story mode.
I have not done any of the raids or anything yet. I hear the Glass Door raid is the hardest one, and the first clan finally beat it. I saw today.
Wow.
First clan in the world. I don't know what the clan name was. I'll have to look it out. Look it up.
I have no idea.
But they defeated the glass. I think it's a glass door raid. I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, so that was completed. I haven't got a chance to do any raids yet. I've been waiting for you and Travis to get to level 20 before I progressed on any raids.
Mm-hmm. Yep, almost there.
So I stopped using my Titan at level 20. He has not progressed. He has I think it's mandatory 20 light because I don't have anything that has light on it.
Right.
And if you don't know, guys, you use light to progress past level 20 and into the higher levels. I know there's a raid up right now that is required to be level 28. So, yeah. So that's a pretty big thing you have to be there. We've done a lot of strike missions, though, which strike missions are just harder story mode missions, basically, with more promising loot in them, I'd say. I've gotten
crap.
You've gotten crap?
I've literally gotten crap, same weapons, same
I have, on my Titan, he has some rare items. He has no exotic or legendary yet.
I don't either.
I don't think I have any rare, exotic, or legendary on my hunter yet. He's level 15, I believe, 15 or 16. So that's where he's at. I'm not sure. I think it's after that, though. I think it's level 16, 17, 18, somewhere in there when you can start to find rare items.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think so.
Earlier. That's
We found... we have gotten all the gold loot chests on Earth and the Moon, I believe. Not so much on Venus, or we haven't been to Mars at all, and I haven't either in story mode. I progressed to level 20 without even getting past the Venus missions because I played online, which levels you up really quick. XP boost there.
Haven't been there.
So yeah, we got level 20 Titan and a level, I think, 16 Hunter. We play all the time. It's been a great game. I'm not upset with the purchase, especially with it being a Bungie game.
No.
I have not yet picked up the expansion. I think it's called expansion. It's not an expansion pack. Yeah, is that what they're going by? It's called. Yeah, it's going by expansion pack. All right.
Yep.
Have not picked up the expansion pack yet, but I certainly will be because it's a fantastic game. Madden. Not much we can say about it. It's another year. It's another game of football, but it's much improved from Madden 25.
Talk about that game right now.
I went from every season undefeated Madden 25 to I think I'm now 4-9 in my franchise. So I'm not a Madden. I don't play on all Madden either. I'm not that good.
I played all Madden today.
On all pro settings. Yeah. How'd that go?
It didn't go very well.
How many interceptions?
I think like 3, and I was using Peyton Manning.
You're using Peyton Manning. You had 3 interceptions?
The guys were wide open.
Were you playing the Seahawks in the last year's Super Bowl?
Yep.
Or this year's Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell it's still 2014.
Why, you seen it?
Huh?
You seen it?
Seen what?
The pictures.
What pictures?
Really?
I didn't see the pictures.
I played the Seahawks with the Broncos in the Super Bowl.
Oh, did you? Wait, you put pictures up?
Yeah.
Are they on Twitter?
No, they're on Facebook.
Oh, I don't have Facebook.
Yeah, they're going on Twitter.
All right, yeah, you'll have to put them on Twitter.
I got videos too. I got a nasty catch.
Did you?
I'll show you. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I do want to see it. I've recorded some videos the last few days and on my PS4. I haven't transferred them yet. I recorded in Battlefield 4. I recorded a crazy fight I had in UFC. I did the rematch between Anderson Silva and Chris Weidman, where he doesn't break his leg or act like an asshole and get knocked out. So, and it turned out really good. Chris Weidman kicked my ass round 1 and 2. Round 3 and 4, dominated him. And then round 5 finally knocked him out. So look for that video, guys, on youtube.com/butters1303 or search butters_gaming in the YouTube. I'm sure it'll be associated with this anyways, because this podcast will be on YouTube, but you can also look for it on iTunes, Audacity, and Podbean.
Damn.
That's where it's going to be. Yes.
I will have a lot of videos too myself.
And, oh yeah, now that Crusher has a capture card in his PS4, he'll be able to record and upload too. So.
And Twitch.
Oh, and live stream from Twitch. So.
Yep.
You will have to check those out, guys.
It's going to be good.
So.
A lot of swearing.
There is a lot of swearing. We're trying to keep this one a little more professional than.
Parental advisory.
Well, I put a parental advisory on this too because I didn't know how it'd go. I mean, I've already said asshole once. I don't know what else I've said. I wasn't really keeping track, but I noticed that one and that second one right there. Other than that, I think we're gonna go to the next level. So
Let's do it.
let's go down the pipe. So finally, Rockstar mentioned a GTA 5 release date
Yep.
for PS4 and Xbox One for this year. PC got pushed to next year.
Yes. Very disappointed.
You would be disappointed because you're a huge PC person, where I'm more
But-
all-around person when it comes to my video games, but I much prefer my consoles because of the reliability. I don't have to worry about it crashing and stuff, where like we play games like Counter-Strike and
Counter-Strike.
Arma 3.
Operation Flashpoint.
Yep, Flashpoint, where we run into problems with games crashing and everything, or
Yep.
system errors and stupid shit like that comes up. So I'm more oriented towards my PS4 because I like that I just pop the disc in. I don't have to worry about stuff. At least now.
Annoying.
At least now. It's not Battlefield 4 at launch for next gen. That disaster, or PC for that matter. It was a disaster across the board.
That was a disaster.
But back to the topic at hand, GTA 5. You were going to get it for PC.
Now I'm getting it for
Now you're getting it for PS4.
Yep.
What do you think about it? What do you think? You think you'll enjoy it more on PS4 now that you have a PlayStation 4? Do you think you'd enjoy it more with the PC? That seeing as how they'd have it modded and everything probably by the end of 2 weeks of its release.
I'll end up buying both games
Let's
for
yeah
PC and because I like modding my stuff. I like having different things.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I like my modded games.
I do too. I do like the mods. Mods do make it much more enjoyable. Speaking of which, quick off-topic thing really fast as well. Saw that they modded Gone Home, the Gone Home map today. You've never played Gone Home, have you?
I don't even know what it is.
Gone Home was a fantastic game. It was all narrative. It was more of a storytelling video game. There's no action sequences or anything like that. No, you just kind of come home to find an empty house and you start going through and finding all these notes throughout the house. It was a really good game, but they took that the whole house from Gone Home and they turned it into a Counter-Strike Go map. So you play Counter-Strike Go through the house.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't played it yet, but it's one of the mods I saw they announced was a hot talk about today.
Huh.
So, yet again, we're going back to GTA 5. Somehow we keep getting sidetracked. GTA 5 pre-order bonus.
GTA 5.
$1 million extra dollars. $500,000 for multiplayer. $500,000 for single player.
You go through that very quickly.
You will go through it very quickly. At least I won't. I had GTA 5 on PS3, and it had kind of a rough start. And GTA Online originally came out a month after GTA 5 was released, so there was no online when you first got it. But then it had its quorums and stuff. It wouldn't work right.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave us an extra $500,000 for being patient and dealing with it and keeping the game, basically, Rockstar did. Which is great when they do that. DICE did it too with Battlefield 4. They did like a month-long double XP.
Yeah.
We got exclusive, like if you played the game within a certain amount of time, they gave you an exclusive scope to I think it was the M1911 pistol. You got this 2X scope or 4X scope for
They
it.
also gave you battle pack, an employee battle pack.
Oh yeah, yep, the battle packs.
Magnum with the scope and everything.
Yep.
They gave that to everybody. At least I think they did.
So yeah,
what I think.
but you're gonna be able to transfer your character between the PS3, my PS3 character. I can bring him to my PS4 one. So I'm gonna have all my money, all my vehicles, and my apartment and everything still. So then I'll get an extra $500,000 on top of that. Well, it's kind of shitty. I didn't play GTA 5 online a lot because I didn't have anybody really to play it with. I mean, I had friends and stuff, and we played it for like the first 2 weeks, and then it just kind of died out like everything does usually. But on PS4 with it being next gen and stuff, because it came out at a weird time. It came out as next gen was getting ready to roll out, if I remember right. So we kind of rolled out of the GTA 5 spirit into the next gen, got to play it now era.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of lost track of it with that, but I think the $500,000 pre-order for both online and single player, especially since I tried to trophy hunt the shit out of GTA 3 on PS3.
Not easy, is it?
Not easy at all.
No.
Have not. Couldn't even buy the golf course. The golf course is like 150 million. By the end of the game, even after the last mission, I only had about 20 million with one character. And you have to have it all on one character. Like I had 60 million in all because each of my characters, Trevor, Michael, and shit, what's his name? Why can't I not remember his name?
No idea.
All had They all had $20 million a piece. So I bought most of the properties around Los Santos. Franklin, that was his name. Franklin.
Yep. There you go.
I bought most of the property around there.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. And I bought like the cab company and all the stupid shit. I didn't buy anything like really expensive. I would have liked the golf course. Owning the golf course would be sick.
You do the stocks?
I didn't do the stocks. I got into the stocks a little late. I saw that it's still not working online, which kind of pissed me off. I'm hoping it works by the time it comes to PS4. I know everything on release is going to work on PS4, like all the extra add-ons and stuff, like the probably not the Independence Day pack because that was for the 4th of July, just like the Christmas one was a seasonal one. But the new Flight School I'm hearing good things about.
Okay.
So that'll come out with it as well.
I see they're putting new weapons on it too.
Yep. PS4, Xbox One are getting new weapons. All the next gen consoles will.
Yep.
They'll be getting their exclusive stuff.
Exclusive.
It will be. Well, and then that's another thing is if you transferred,
Yep.
you get more exclusives as well.
It's gonna be awesome.
It is going to be a good game. We're going to have to form a group or something. I didn't even get that high a level, honestly. I think I'm like level 23.
Rob some stores.
Well, that's one of the things you have to do. It's one of the trophies is to rob. They don't have Heist yet. Heist still hasn't made its way to online yet.
Oh, okay.
Which kind of sucks because I really liked Heist in the single player. You played it, didn't you? Yeah.
No, I didn't play the heist.
You didn't do any Heist?
No. I just robbed grocery stores.
Well, that's something else. That's something else I like too with the online thing. Is I like that they put in the game that if you yell at the cashier through your mic while you're robbing them, it increases the speed in which they pay you.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Yeah.
No.
If you're wearing a headset, they encourage you to wear a headset when you're robbing the stores and stuff, or just in general, just because you want to talk to people and tell that asshole that just keeps running you over every time you spawn to fuck off.
Hey.
You wanna wear your headset because you can yell at the cashier through it, and the more you yell at them, the faster they load the money. And I thought that was great. I was like, this is hilarious and fun as shit.
I wonder how it's gonna be on next gen.
It'll be the same. You'll still yell, but the graphics have improved immensely. I could actually probably show you right now while we're still talking about it, because a new trailer just come out for it actually. So
I seen it.
The mine one. We could talk about it too. Why not? Let's talk about this. Spike, the dog named Spike and something like that.
Yep.
It's got the stupid creepy ass mime in it and everything else.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's it called? GTA 5. What's YouTube this? GTA 5 trailer. PS4. I have a PS4, guys. I like all consoles. It's just PS4 is my go-to console at the moment.
Yep.
So that's why I keep saying PS4 this, PS4 that. Don't think I hate the Xbox One.
I do.
It's just I'm more of my PS4 right now because I love it. And I got it at launch because I thought it was a way better presentation than Microsoft's presentation.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, this is a graphics comparison one, I think.
Yeah, this is the one.
This isn't the new one, but yeah, look at this.
No,
this looks way better.
Yeah, this is going to be way better than the other one.
You got the fog and everything rolling through the mountains. The train looks great. I've spent a lot of time in this dump.
I'm going to steal that big truck.
That gravel pit.
Yeah, I'm going to steal that son of a bitch.
America is for Americans, period. It's the sign on the game.
Oh, that's Trevor.
I'm not racist, so don't say it. Traffic looks phenomenal. I thought that was one of the things I complained about was like I'd be driving down like this is supposed to be like California, Los Angeles, and I was in California, Los Angeles for 2 years of my life, and the traffic is nowhere near as light as it was in Grand Theft Auto 5. So I'm really glad they increased the traffic in it.
There was a lot of complaints on GTA 4 about tractor trailers. Everybody wanted tractor trailers. I heard that.
I thought they had tractor trailers in
They
4.
do. No, they had the tractor trailer, but you couldn't hook the trailer up to it.
Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't let you. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you hook them up. Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I wonder why they wouldn't let you do that. You can in this one, I'm pretty sure. Did you dick
yeah.
around with it? Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I unlatched them and relatched them. They're pretty cool.
Did you?
Yeah, they're fun.
Huh.
Yep.
I haven't seen anything on the flight school, so I can't really talk about something I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and feed you full of.
idea.
I'm not gonna feed you full of bullshit and pretend like I know something.
I don't know anything about
I don't know anything about it either.
Nope.
So
that subject's
we're not gonna talk about that. We did talk about it coming to next gen though, and the PC modding. What were some of the mods in GTA 4 online? What were some of the best ones?
The best one was you could take a police car and put like lights on it and shit. You can bring in like the Crown Vic, the new Interceptors, the Dodge Chargers, and they had like the flashers on it. And
so you could just bring in like modern cars. It was just like a car
you
mod.
could bring in like the Audi R8s or I don't know if it's an R8, but whatever.
It is an Audi. Yeah,
you
Audi
can bring
R8 is a car.
Skylines from Need for Speed. You can do anything. It's so crazy. I friggin' loved it.
Huh.
One of my favorite games for PC right there. GTA 4. Mod it.
Well, Grand Theft Auto is probably on anybody's top favorite games of all time.
It did crash a lot because you had the mods in now.
Well, I believe that.
It would tremendously crash like every 20 minutes if you didn't have the files in right. Even if you did, it would still crash on you. It was a pain.
I really don't doubt that at all.
Yeah. Yep. The ICE enhancer. It's a graphic update.
Yeah?
Yeah, somebody made a graphical update and you can like change the streets and shit and it was crazy.
Like a high HD
Yeah.
texture packs and stuff?
Yep.
Huh.
But it would crash the game.
It crashed the game?
So, yeah, it wasn't worth it.
So going back to
But yeah.
Destiny really quick.
Yeah, let's go back to
The raid was called the Vault of Glass, not the door or window. I don't remember what I called it. I think I said door or window.
What level do you have to be?
To do raid, you got to be at least level 20. So, and I'm assuming you have to be level 28. I think this might have been the raid I looked at because there was a raid that required you to be level 28 minimum. And
We gotta start playing that again.
playing again. I don't think we ever stopped. We stopped last night because we were just playing Madden all last night. That was it.
I got it last night.
There were 11 million game sessions of Destiny on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, there was an announcement on Yahoo today saying Destiny made a
325 million.
Yeah, they sold.
They sold a lot of
extremely
money.
well. They said it was the best franchise they sold, or something like that. It was awesome.
Yeah, I saw something about that too. It was like one of the.
Wow.
They said a
What a
record for best selling game or something like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Fastest selling and most played PS4
Fastest
game
selling,
ever in the North America during the game's first week of release.
Yep.
Was as revealed by Sony today.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. Well, I'm glad I got the game. I thought it sucked,
I told you if you just tried it, I was like, you
Yeah.
can't exit. You got to play the game to know how good it's
Well,
gonna
if
be.
you sit there and watch somebody play, it looks boring as hell. You actually have to get into it.
Well, you got to catch the people at the right time too. Like
Yeah.
most of the time, they're probably just like running around trying to level rather than getting
Yeah.
the story and stuff and
Yeah,
doing the strike missions that are really fun. Like we did that one on the moon.
that was crazy.
It was what I was level 13, and you and the other guy that was just randomly
Yeah.
playing with us were level 9s or 8s.
Yeah.
And it was a level 12 strike mission. What a pain in the ass that was.
Oh God.
I think we died 5 times.
I think I died a little more. Oh. Yeah, I think I died 5 times. Remember the one we did with the big guy there in the middle there?
Yeah, that's the moon one.
That's the moon
That's the
one?
moon
Oh
one.
my
That's the one I'm
God,
talking
I died
about.
more than 5 times. I don't know what you're
It was-
coming up with 5 times from. I
It's-
died at least 20.
I must have walked away. Well, no. I'm not saying died. Like I'm talking about times we had to restart the mission. Because I died.
About
I
5 or
died way
6.
more than 5
Yeah.
times
Yeah,
too. Because I don't know how many times I got picked up. Like at least
yeah,
20. It was ridiculous.
yeah. It was ridiculous.
So moving on to the next area, let's take the pipe down again. We're going to talk about uh, kind of two things at once, but they go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Notch leaves Mojang as Microsoft purchases Mojang.
Yep.
Wonder how that's going to go, because it's going to be a whole different direction for this game, I feel.
A lot of speculation.
There's a lot of speculation. Well, let's speculate. What are your predictions for Minecraft now that Microsoft has purchased Mojang?
Microsoft's a money grabber.
Correct.
Obviously, because that's all they care about. They don't care about the gamers. That's why they focus more on entertainment.
That's going to stir up some controversy in this podcast, but let's go. Yep. That's what this is for.
Anyways,
this is an opinion podcast / news.
I have a bad feeling they're going to pull it from Sony, because they're in competition with Sony.
You really think they'll pull it from the console, though?
They're pissed. They're losing.
I don't think they will.
From the console wars? Oh, yeah.
They're losing the console wars. Yeah, last statistics I saw was PS4 was up to 10 million units sold, and Xbox One was at 5 million.
But the the funny part is Destiny is outbeating PS4 on Xbox than it is on PS4.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Sure about that?
It was like 76.1 on Xbox and like 74.1 on PS4.
Really?
It was bull, dude.
A statistic I'm going to have to look into, because that doesn't make sense, because PS4 had exclusive missions and everything else. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it was on.
That would be a statistical anomaly.
Stupid. Yeah. It was stupid.
I'm rather curious about this now. This is something I'm going to have to look up either in between the story while we're talking, or as other things
today.
Or after we're done shooting this podcast. But at the same time, I'm going to start looking up Minecraft. I want to look at Minecraft really quick.
Minecraft, one of the funnest games I ever played.
It's still delayed. It's still not out on PlayStation Vita. Not a big deal there.
Nope.
I don't know. I have a Vita. I rarely use it.
I don't.
I play my 3DS way more. Mario Kart has got my full attention still, as does Fire Emblem and Pokemon Y, since Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire coming back out.
Really fun games.
Again, we're off topic.
Yep.
And Smash Bros. Coming.
Smash Bros.
Another thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, it was reported on September 15th that Microsoft would be buying Mojang.
Yep.
Which,
Mojang.
Of course, I thought this was always weird too. I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, I don't. Notch leaving. Notch created Minecraft, but Notch has always been one that wanted a small studio. It was never big on, I want to make a multi-million-dollar game.
Right.
He was always more of I'm a small indie developer. Let me take this little project I made, and I'll share it with the world, and a small group of people like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember because I bought Minecraft when it was first released in alpha for $5 on PC. And then it ended up being $15. Then it was up to $20. Now I think it sells for, isn't it $26?
$26.95 on PC and $20
on consoles. Yep, because it just came to PS4 and Xbox One within the last 2 weeks.
Yep, I will be getting it for the PS4.
Are you?
Yep.
You're gonna get it for PS4?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we still
maybe.
Well, Minecraft's a great game. Like, Minecraft's fantastic. We have our server. If anyone wants to play on it, I'll leave it in the notes for the IP address. It's it might be down because it's sponsored by my wallet, and my wallet's getting thin due to bills and everything. So it may or may not be up by the time you listen to this.
It happens.
It will come back though. It's nothing you need to worry about. But it's a Feed the Beast server, so you'll need Feed the Beast launcher.
Yep.
If you don't know what that is, Google it. I don't have time to explain how mods work.
It's Direwolf 20, by the way.
Yep.
That's the mod.
Direwolf 20 mod pack and the Feed the Beast launcher. But yeah, so Notch, I know he said that he tried to work on other small projects, but the demand for new and better things in Minecraft was just too overwhelming for him, and he didn't want it. He didn't want it. He didn't have time to work on it, so it kind of irritated him, and he just kind of.
Well, if somebody offered you $2.5 billion, you'd take it too.
Oh, absolutely. I'd take 2.5 billion for a game I made just for fun.
Yeah.
His studio started out with just him, and then he like had two friends
Mhm.
help him and stuff, and then Mojang just kind of blew up.
Yep.
Just a little game like that, though. It's just nothing
Very
but
good game.
yeah. It's a great game. It unleashes creativity. I know they use it in schools and stuff
Yep. Yep.
to
They actually do.
get creativity and stuff out
It's pretty funny, actually.
or express yourself more. It is. It's
Crazy. Never
great.
thought it would hit the schools, but it has.
Well, look at the world we live in, though. It's all
Yep.
technologically ran. So, I
Yeah.
mean, you got your iPhones, your iPods, your iPads,
It's not a good thing, but it's not a
your
bad thing.
Surface
But-
Pro 3s now, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Microsoft Surface, your
Yeah. Okay.
Nooks, and all that crap. I mean, you don't need to do anything with, like, everything can be done through a computer now in class. So, I remember way back when I was in school, we had the old, I don't even remember what the computer was, but it used, like, the giant floppy disks, and it had Oregon Trail on it.
Yeah, I remember.
And
that.
it
That
was just like,
terrible.
it's like, I'm going to go on the Oregon Trail. Hope I don't get
Yep.
bit by a snake and die of poisoning.
Yep. That was a terrible game.
Oh, but you serious? I love Oregon Trail. I have it on my, going off topic, I have it on my iPhone. So, that's,
The game is
yeah.
no.
So, back to, we're just there.
Yep.
We took it out there, and now we're coming back.
Yep.
Minecraft. Open world platform game. Using, crap, I almost tipped that over. I still can't wrap, like, this game is just like an anomaly. Like, how did a game about square blocks become so popular? And yet so
I don't
fun.
know. It's square blocks.
It's literally square blocks. Square blocks that we'll spend more money on PlayStation 4 and several more hours. I don't know how much time we have in the actual server. Our first server, our second server, our single player. I mean, this game's been out since 2010, 2011.
First server, second server. I know a server too. It was fourth server.
Well, I've only had the two servers. Then I was on the...
Yeah. It was Tekkit.
The-
Tire.
Well, no, I was on the Tekkit server. I was on...
Oh, were you?
I was on our buddy Bombski's
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Dire
about
Wolf
that
one.
Yeah.
I'm on our server.
Mhm.
I've played on the Hungercraft server.
Mhm.
I've played on the Crafting Dead servers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We did
Yeah,
that because we held down that oil rig forever.
Yeah, that was fun. People were pissed.
People were pissed. They tried to raid us and it didn't happen.
We raided them.
We
took
raided the
everything.
shit out of them.
We took everything.
That was a story. That's a story and a half. Okay, if you guys don't know what the Crafting Dead is, it's a mod for Minecraft where it's basically The Walking Dead in Minecraft. There's zombies everywhere, and you're scavenging. It's like DayZ meets The Walking Dead. They rebuilt all the Walking Dead locations,
Yes, they did.
and you get weapons and everything else in the Crafting Dead. So we found an oil platform out in the middle of the water, and there's it's probably in Minecraft measurement, probably 150 to 200 blocks from land every direction at least.
Yep.
So getting across the water is you're slow as hell.
Yep.
And we had 4 people on each corner of the oil rig just watching every direction. So as people would come in the water, we'd see them. And we had sniper rifles and unlimited ammo because ammo kept spawning on this oil rig.
Yes, it did.
So we had sniper rifles and we just pick them off as they were coming in through the water. And then they brought a raiding party and we had machine guns too because we locked and loaded before we decided to hold down the fort. No, they weren't. And they had an unlimited supply of water up there, so we just had to find canteens. Got canteens.
They spawned in.
And they spawned in. Food spawned in. Ammo spawned in.
Yep.
The only thing that didn't spawn in was new weapons, and we had already had all of our weapons, so we just held this place down, and nobody could take it.
People would bring weapons to us, and we'd take theirs.
Yeah, people come in, and we just kill them and take their shit, and then that's what we did. So that's what the Crafting Dead is, guys. I would highly suggest you check it out. Just Google it. Crafting Dead. So there's a lot you can do with Minecraft. I can see why it became such a popular game.
Yes.
I still can't believe they sold it, though. Notch sold it. I mean, I can and I can't. Notch didn't want it to be as big as it got, but it still got as big as it got. Like, you are known for Minecraft. It's still not a finished project. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure it's still, because it just keeps rolling out. It's like a game that
Yep.
is it really ever going to be completed? Do you think?
Probably
It's
not.
not like you're going to do Minecraft 2.
They're always going to come out
It's
with something
it's
else.
going to be more on top of it. So this is what leads me to think the only thing I'm predicting is rather than free updates, I think Microsoft's going to start DLC, get new ore, get new.
That's what we need is freaking Microsoft trying to freaking steal pockets of poor people.
Yeah, like I think they're going to do the DLC stuff
Yeah.
for, oh, you want a bigger world? Buy,
Yeah.
expand your world by this many blocks and start limiting it, even though Minecraft's fantastic, on PC at least.
Unlimited world.
Unlimited world. This,
You
the
just
more
keep
you
going.
go, the more it renders in, and it just
Yep.
keeps building and building. Just like those guys that built the whole country of Denmark, and it was 1 terabyte of data.
Yeah. I like the Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
The entire Game of
Westeros.
Thrones. You know,
Westeros
they built the
was
wall
great.
and everything. It looked magnificent.
Another one. Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, I think it'll end up being. I don't know if they'll limit it on PC, but I'm just hoping that it comes down to Microsoft acquired Mojang, and Mojang just stays Mojang and keeps doing their own thing. Obviously, we're gonna see Mojang next to Microsoft Studios or Microsoft, and we're gonna see all that crap now. But hopefully, they just keep it under Mojang itself, and we don't have to worry about all the other garbage that comes along with it. So I don't know.
Yep.
But that's where I think that's going. Notch, we will say thank you for a fantastic game. It was fun while it lasted. If it stays the same, if it doesn't stay the same, if it does stay the same, thank you. If you ever listen to this, I'm not getting my high hopes up.
Never know.
You never know, though. Exactly.
Nope.
That's kind of the point of this, anyways. Is you never know what'll happen from the things you do in life. Got to try it out and see what happens. So you ready to warp to the final level?
Yep.
We'll take that pipe on down right now then. So, big thing for me. We're going into the technology segment of this. And we're talking iPhone 6.
Yep.
iPhone 6 comes
iPhone 6.
out in 2 days. I
Don't have it.
don't have it yet because it's not the 19th. I am one of those people, though, that is an Apple fanboy, and I'm a little ridiculous when it comes to my Apple stuff. I had to work last Friday, so I set an alarm for 2:45 in the morning, and I woke up and I got online and I pre-ordered the iPhone 6, not the 6 Plus.
Nope.
For those of you who don't know, the iPhone 6 was announced last Tuesday at whatever Apple called their stupid conference. And they revealed the iPhone 6, which everyone knew was coming.
Yep.
And they revealed the iPhone 6 Plus. The iPhone 6 is a 4.7-inch model, which is the one I pre-ordered because I thought the iPhone 6 Plus with the 5.5-inch screen
That's way too
was
big.
way too big. I am not a phablet person.
No.
I don't want to carry a brick around. I don't need to carry a small TV in my pocket.
Yeah, that's just too much.
It's just too much for me. That's what I said too. I was like, this is way too much. I don't need it. I don't want it. The reason I got the iPhone, besides the fact that Apple does everything the best, they may not come out with it first. Just like the Galaxy, what is it? The Note 3 is like that size. It's bigger, and it's like, oh, we got it, and we got 1080p video, and blah blah blah. And then Apple comes out and they're like, oh, we got a phablet version of our phone now.
Yep.
Apple may not be the first to the party, but when they do it right, and they make it great. That's why I think the other big thing was, oh, we have multitasking, blah, 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 blah. And Apple's like, yeah, we're not doing multitasking until we know we can do it right and we make it the best. And they did make it the best, I think, in my opinion. I may have a little biasness in my opinion because I'm a huge Apple fan, because I just like Apple products. They just make everything easy. Like this podcast we're recording. Doing it on my MacBook Pro on GarageBand. Real simple stuff. There's a few little things I had to work out, but other than that,
Nothing too big.
yeah, a few little hiccups in the beginning trying to record, but nothing that we couldn't fix real quick and easy. So there's a little biasness, but I think when Apple puts something out, they put it out right because it works.
Yeah.
It comes out and it works the way it should. I do like that they're advertising this as a bigger yet smaller iPhone because it has the bigger screen, but it's thinner and it's lighter than the previous model. I still have my iPhone 5. The only year I skipped was the 5S because I didn't have the money at the time for it, so I did not get it. I was still on unlimited data, and the only way I could keep it then was if I bought the phone at retail, and I did that with the iPhone 5, and I couldn't afford to buy the iPhone 6 the next year because I paid retail the year before for the iPhone 5, and I wasn't about to do it again because I have the iPhone 5 with 64 gigs of storage, and at that time, buying it at retail was ridiculous, so we didn't do it the next year, but we got it this year, and I lost my unlimited data, which doesn't bother me because Verizon was going to start slowing down the bandwidth speed for unlimited users anyways, so we moved on, and now we have, as of it will be delivered according to the tracking information, will be delivered on September 19th on release day by 3 p.m. to my house. I'll still be at work, so when I come home, I'll get to play with it after that. But the new iPhone 6 has a 6.9 millimeter thickness, or I should say thinness, because it's that thin. The iPhone 6 is a little bit thicker, but still not thick at all. It's 7.5 millimeters thick. The iPhone 6 resolution I'm not upset with. It is 1334 by 750. So it's a little better than 720p resolution.
Yeah. Wow.
The iPhone 6 Plus does have full 1080p.
Of course, they put that in the bigger one.
Well, they got more room to put the
Yeah, they got more room.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're calling it Retina HD because they had the Retina display. I don't even remember what the pixels are in my 5, in all honesty. I know that's a Retina display, and at the time it looked amazing. I'm sure now with this one it's going to look like crap. Other things, it's got another 64-bit architecture. It's the A8 chip the Apple makes, the really small CPU chips.
Yep.
So it has desktop type architecture, and it has the Motion 8 compressor, I think is what it's called. Motion 8 compressor. It does track elevation now though, so when you're going up mountains and stuff like that, between that and the pedometer and all that, everything like that that's in it. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens with it.
I don't like the camera in the back row. It's a little bulky.
It's bulkier, yes.
Yeah.
It's like that though because of the way the camera takes pictures. Because a lot of people, it's the most popular camera in the world.
Right.
If you have an iPhone, you're going to use your iPhone over going out, unless you're a professional photographer, you're going to use an iPhone over. I'm just going to go on this trip in the mountains. Let me go buy an SLR camera for $1,200 when I have an iPhone, which does a lot of good things. But it also does, this is something else I really like too, the camcorder in it, the video recording. I shouldn't say camcorder. I mean, it is a camcorder, but it's not really a camcorder anymore. It does full 1080p at 60 frames a second now. And it also does slow motion camera video recording up to 240 frames a second.
I've seen that video. That's
it's
awesome.
really cool. And we have time-lapse video mode, which is sweet. This is probably one of my favorite things about it, is the connectivity of it. Faster Wi-Fi. 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, which is awesome. 802.11 AC is really good Wi-Fi. And I know that their LTE is it's got the most LTE bands of any phone on the market now. It's got 20 LTE bands. So it'll be able to connect and be way faster than what it was before. Still love the fingerprint scanner for the home button. You can't go wrong when all you got to do is scan your finger.
I always thought if somebody scanned their finger, if they cut their finger and try to scan it, the phone wouldn't let them in.
Something we'll have to test.
Yeah.
I don't want to get blood on my phone though.
No, I meant you got a scab.
Like a scab or something over it?
Cut at your thumb or something.
I don't know.
And you try to
look,
and it wouldn't let you in.
Well, no, because it does have the fingerprint scanner, but if you want to put in a passcode, you have to preset a passcode with the fingerprint scanner. So
So it's like a two security.
Yeah, it's got double security.
Two-door security.
Kinda.
Yeah,
If
something like that.
if you for some reason like lose your finger that you were scanning it, like some freak accident or something, you lose a finger and then you want to do your scanning, you can still type in a passcode rather than get your fingerprint scanned.
Right.
So that's not bad.
That's cool.
This is probably my favorite thing is the Apple Pay. I
pretty cool.
love the Apple Pay because I use my iPhone to pay for Starbucks all the time. Go up to Starbucks, I hand them my phone, they scan my phone, done. Simple. Now,
Awesome.
with Apple Pay, I can keep my credit cards that I don't have, my debit card in my phone. I don't have to carry a wallet around because I don't use cash to pay for anything.
I don't either.
I
don't like
never carry cash on me.
Nope.
I just be like, here's my phone, and like that little Visa, MasterCard. I think it's not MasterCard, is it? Was MasterCard one of them?
I don't know. I know Visa.
Let's see. I know Visa's one. So do I. Yeah.
Visa's everywhere.
Yeah, Visa is everywhere. That's what I have. This is my debit card's a Visa.
Probably Visa, MasterCard. Yeah, it is MasterCard.
American Express.
Yeah.
Yep. Just put your phone right over that because it's got the new tech well, it's not new technology, but the near. I can't remember what it's called.
It's new for this phone.
It's new for the iPhone. That's yeah. It's new for the iPhone.
Yep.
Which is all that really matters. iOS 8 rolled out today for iPhone 5S, 4S. I think it's as far back as it goes.
People are complaining.
People always complain. Just like I saw some article today, Apple needs to innovate more. I'm like, innovate more? What do you want? Like, what do you want from this company? It's like they've given you so much already.
Yep.
You use an iPhone. What are you bitching about? You still are gonna buy it. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Pay for your fucking phone and enjoy it.
Yep. People are needy.
Yeah, they are. The company doesn't cater to you. You tell them what they want, and if they think it's something it deserves, they'll put it in there. Stop being a whiny little bitch about it.
Yep.
And begging for more.
Yeah. Nice touch.
Well, it just gets irritating listening to people piss and moan. Like, we hear it all the time with the video games, too. Like, oh, they didn't do this, or they should have done this, they should have done that. Bitch, listen. They spent better part of, probably 2 years building this game for you, and you're going to piss and moan. I mean, there are times like Battlefield 4. Yeah, that's something to bitch about. You launched it, and it didn't work. But
It's terrible. Hey,
but
it's good now.
It's good now. Yeah, it's a fantastic game
I
now.
love it.
But like,
I'm big into that now.
I don't think people quite understand how video games are made. I think they're just like, they did all this. They should be able to do more. It's not how it works. Like,
Time and a lot of money.
well, it's that, and it's like what the console or the PC can handle too, and what the game engine's designed to do, and everything like that too. It's not as simple as go build this and do that and give me what I want.
Nope, that's not how it works in this world.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what was one of the other things? I mean, like, yeah, the outcry for GTA 5. Make it come to PC. I mean, that makes sense.
You know, it's fine that they delayed it because they
Well, they never delayed it. They just
they delayed it until 2015 because they're working on it. They want to make it better for the people.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like they didn't really delay it though. They just said they never gave a release date, so it didn't
not for
technically
that one,
get delayed. Not like WWE where that's what they're doing. They're like,
That game's gonna be good.
it's coming out in October, and then they delayed it, which no big deal. If it needs to be delayed a few weeks, whatever, it's got to be delayed.
Cares? Yeah.
I'll get it eventually. The world's not going to end.
No. Well, it's gonna, but
My wallet's going to end, yeah.
that's about it.
Just one more level, sponsored by Alex's Wallet. And, yeah, there's not really, like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
November's going to be rough.
November.
Throwing back to an earlier level.
I got a lot of money going out in November.
Oh, yeah, there's
I'm not too happy.
The Crew's coming out. These are all the major games in November coming out. We got The Crew coming out. WWE 2K15's coming out.
Yep.
Grand Theft Auto 5's coming out.
Yep.
Little Big Planet 3's coming out.
I don't know about that one.
You got to be a long-time PlayStation fan.
Yeah, probably. I may get it though.
Project Cars is coming out then. That's 5 games right there that are huge.
I'm not getting Project Cars.
I want Project Cars because it has real crash physics, and I've been looking for that in Forza. I've been looking for that in Gran Turismo. All those games, like I hate that oh, I just hit this wall at 190 miles an hour. I got a scratch on my bumper. I want to see my freaking car get crushed. Because that's what would really happen. Like, if I screw up, I want to see. Damn.
Cool.
Project Cars gives us that. We played the crew beta.
That was fun.
Crew beta, fantastic, with the exception of its few crashes, but it's a beta, so it's expected network problems from their end on the server. Not a big deal.
Nope.
It happens. You restart it. You keep going.
Awesome.
But that hit the wall, $100, 200 miles an hour, scrapes down the side. That's it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, Drive Club's coming out. Drive Club's coming out for us.
Yeah.
Here in like 2 weeks, and we get the PlayStation Gold version of it from PlayStation Plus. They give us Drive Club Gold or whatever they're calling it.
It's gonna be good.
So we get that too. But I'm back on the iPhone level. I'm looking at my phone now. I started updating my iPhone. Oh, it literally just happened. Install now. iOS 8.0 is ready to install. Your iPhone will restart when installation is finished. I started this at 5. No, I started this at work at 4.
Really?
Yeah, like 4:21.
What time is it?
8:21. Yeah, like 4 hours. It didn't start. Like, it did this weird thing where it said it sent out a request for update or something like that. So it sent out a request for update, and I was like, all right, whatever, do what you got to do, I guess. Didn't even start downloading until about 6 o'clock, 5:45, 6 is when I got the, all right, it's ready to download. And I was like, it took you like an hour and a half just to get to there. And then I downloaded it, and it's like, oh, download will take about 3 hours. I was like, holy shit. So now it literally just ended when I pulled it out of my pocket to look at it to see where it was at so I could tell you guys, or maybe tell you about what I thought of the new features. But I guess that's not going to come in this week. I guess I'll give you a review of the iPhone 6 with iOS 8 in next week's episode of Just One More Level. So thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed doing this podcast. Crusher and I are going to keep doing this every week. So be sure to tune in to my YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/Butters1303. Or you can just search Butters_gaming. Or you can tune into Derek's YouTube channel.
Mine's youtube.com/ where's your buddy bro?
Where's your buddy bro? That's a story we'll have to tell on next week's podcast.
And my Twitch is twitch.tv/the Crusher. THEE Crusher. Yeah, that's
the Crusher. Yep. Mine's just Butters_gaming on Twitch. Same thing.
Yep.
So just make sure you tell us to like, follow. Make sure you're tuning in because we'll be on there. We're on there quite frequently. Otherwise, thanks for tuning into this podcast, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just One More Level. I'm your host, Alex Pester, and with me, as always, is Derek.
Yep, that's me.
And we'll talk to you guys, or talk at you guys, next week in episode 2 of Just One More Level.
Yep. See you later.